Knight f3, Knight f6, b3, g6, Bishop b2, Bishop g7, e3, Castle kingside, d4, d6, Bishop e2, Knight d7, Castle kingside, b6, c4, Bishop b7, Knight c3, e6, Queen c2, c5, Rook a d1, Queen e7, Rook f e1, a6, d takes c5, Knight takes c5, Knight d2, Rook f d8, Bishop f3, Rook a c8, Bishop takes b7, Queen takes b7, Queen b1, d5, c takes d5, Knight takes d5, Knight takes d5, Rook takes d5, Bishop takes g7, King takes g7, Knight f3, Rook c d8, h4, h6, Rook takes d5, Queen takes d5, Queen b2 check, King g8, Queen c3, Knight e4, Queen c7, Queen d6, Queen takes d6, Rook takes d6, Rook c1, King g7, King f1, a5, King e2, Knight c5, Knight d2, Knight d3, Rook c7, b5, Knight e4, Rook d8, g4, a4, b takes a4, b takes a4, g5, h5, Rook c4, a3, Rook c3, Knight b4, Rook takes a3, Rook c8, Rook c3, Rook a8, a3, Knight d5, Rook b3, Rook a4, f3, King f8, Rook b8 check, King e7, Rook b7 check, King f8, Knight d6, Rook takes a3, Rook takes f7 check, King g8, e4, Knight c3 check, King f2, knight b5, rook d7, rook d3, rook d8 check, king h7, knight f7, rook takes d8, knight takes d8, knight c7, king e3, king g7, king d4, king f8, king e5, king e7, knight c6 check, king f7, knight d4, king e7, f4, king f7, king d6, knight e8 check, king d7,